What's the most horrible misunderstanding you've ever been a part of? I finally got my revenge on my nightmare neighbors. I got them fined, I got them an eviction notice. Then I saw the GoFundMe page and realized the parties I hated were fundraisers for their mom's chemotherapy. It had been 6 months of escalating warfare. They were renters, a woman and her 2 teenage kids who moved in next door and shattered the peace of our quiet little street. There was loud music at all hours. Cars I didn't recognize were always parked out front. Their trash bins were constantly overflowing with beer cans and pizza boxes. I worked from home and the constant noise was driving me insane. I tried talking to them. The mother, a tired-looking woman named Maria, just apologized vaguely and said her kids were going through a lot. The kids just glared at me, so I started documenting everything. I recorded the noise on my phone. I took pictures of the trash. I became obsessed, my anger a low, constant hum. I sent my first complaint to the city's noise control department, then sanitation, then code enforcement for the overgrown lawn. Each violation came with a fine. I felt a petty, satisfying thrill every time I saw a notice taped to their door. The final straw was a party on a Tuesday night. The music was shaking my windows. I called the police. 2 officers showed up, and this time, because it was their 3rd official complaint, the landlord was notified. 2 weeks later, an eviction notice appeared on their door. I had won. I stood at my kitchen window watching them pack a U-Haul, and I felt a sense of quiet triumph. That evening, I was scrolling through the neighborhood Facebook group. A neighbor had posted a link. "Let's help the family on Elm Street," it said. I clicked it. It was a GoFundMe page. The picture was of Maria, looking thin and frail, lying in a hospital bed. Her 2 kids were beside her. The description, written by her son, shattered my world. Maria had stage 4 ovarian cancer. Her insurance had run out. The parties were fundraisers organized by the kids' high school friends, desperate attempts to raise money for her treatment. The overflowing trash was from people dropping off meals. The cars belonged to friends stopping by to help. They were trying to save their mother's life, and I had been systematically destroying them. The city fines totaled over $3,000. The eviction was because of me. I looked at the donation goal. It was $50,000. They had raised about 5. My stomach churned. The nightmare neighbors were a family in crisis, and I had seen them as nothing more than an inconvenience. I had turned their desperation into my personal vendetta. I had made their worst nightmare even worse. I closed my laptop, my hands shaking. I felt like a monster. The next day, I went to my bank and wired $5,000 to their GoFundMe anonymously. It wasn't enough, but it was what I could do. They moved out at the end of the week. I never spoke to them. I couldn't. Now everyone on the block knows the story. They don't say anything to me, but I see it in their eyes. They just quietly cross the street when they see me coming.